What's up, everybody? Joe White here. And over here at Reese's Fine Foods over here in Topeka, Kansas. So if you ever bought Reese's potato salad or coleslaw or even their mashed potatoes or anything like that, this is where they're made at. And been thinking a little bit about the Ring of Honor AEW situation with Punk and oy vey, what a mess this is. You know, Punk lost his match and quote-unquote re-injured himself, and now Moxley is the unified, undisputed AEW heavyweight champion of the world. And now we're going into All Out, which is in 6 days. And everybody's wondering what they're going to do. What are they going to do? Well, here's what I think should happen. You know, you go into, AEW has never really, they don't do the rematch deal often, but your Punk goes, hey, I want one more crack at it. And you're going into this with an advantage because my foot's still messed up, but I'm going to wrap it up, going to tape it up, going to get some cortisone shots put in there, whatever the case may be, and we're going to go. And I'll be ready to go in 3 days. Or 4 days. Moxley says, okay, they have a match. Good match. It's going to be a banger. And then, or maybe we find out Punk is faking this all along because he wants to win the title in Chicago. Faked an injury. Oh, boo, CM Punk, boo. Of course, Chicago's going to cheer him no matter what. I talked with Jeff Edwards a little bit, and I was like, man, I love your CM Punk heel idea, but we can't really turn him heel in Chicago because it's like Austin trying to turn heel in Texas. But they're going to cheer him no matter what, but everywhere else you go, boo. But here's how I booked the finish of that match. Okay. Well, I'm getting ahead of myself here. The match at All Out happens. Punk wins. Moxley comes out the next week on Dynamite. No. We ain't going to do this shit like that. We're one win apiece. Rubber match at Grand Slam. It's going to be a fucking First Blood match. Okay, let's do First Blood. Okay? Then at the end of the match, we have a ref bump. And lights go out. When the lights go out, MJF is there, and you think, "Oh God, MJF is going to attack CM Punk." But no, instead he attacks Moxley. Okay? This is all at Grand Slam, New York. Crowd's all happy that MJF is even there. Lights go out again, come back up. It's Colt Cabana. And you're thinking he's going to attack MJF. No. He attacks CM Punk. Okay? There's history there between those two. We have the announcers play up the online history. Oh, there's history here. So, Punk, they're both busted open, but Colt Cabana is going to roll Moxley out of the ring. And the first person that the referee is going to see busted open is Punk. Therefore, Punk loses the match. Cabana has cost him the title. Moxley and MJF are going to feud with the title alongside of Hangman Adam Page, maybe. Maybe do a three-way or whatever, but you're off with Moxley and MJF. Okay? Cabana, the next week on Dynamite, comes out. And Cabana is serious mode. Cabana is in very serious mode here. We've never seen Colt Cabana be this serious. We've always seen the joking, hey, it's Colt Cabana, But he's serious. He comes out in street clothes. And he comes out there talking about the real life now. We're going to make it real. We're going to do work shoot. You came on, I gave you a platform. When you cast yourself out, you quit. You cast yourself out of this business. I gave you a platform to speak on. And it ended up costing me thousands upon thousands of dollars in legal fees that you said you were going to pay back. And you never did. You drove me in debt with that podcast. Debt that I'm still having. I had to join the Dark Order in order to pay off that debt in order to find work. The crowd's all boo. You know, maybe some of them are cheering, but the majority of this is setting up Colt Cabana to be the heel, okay, or maybe even a tweener. Punk comes out. Actually, let's do this. Ace Steel comes out. He's an agent now for the company. The hell are you two doing? You two used to be like brothers. What the hell happened? All this over money? All this over money? Punk goes, no, all over a broken word. We were, you know, you and Ace Steel is going, you two are like brothers, blah, 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 blah. Punk looks at Ace Steel and goes, yeah, even Cain killed Abel. And he beats the shit out of Ace Steel, bloodies him open. Punk is going to run out for the save. Cabana's going to hightail it. The next week, Punk is going to come out and go, is your hate for me that strong that you beat up an innocent man, a man who had nothing to do with this, a man who trained us in this business, a man who gave us our start in this business? Do you hate me that much that you would betray everything like this? Cabana comes out and goes, yes, I hate you. On so many different levels. So many different levels, in fact, that here's what I propose. You want to settle this man to man? Let's go through 7 levels of hate. For those of you who don't know what 7 levels of hate is, look it up. Adam Pearce, Colt Cabana, 7 levels of hate, centered all around the 10 pounds of gold. The NWA World Heavyweight title. Look it up. There's even a documentary that Adam Pearce did about it and the fall of the NWA. It basically broke the NWA apart. And what they did in the 7 levels of hate was they traveled all over the world. Australia. All over the US. Doing these 7 matches. Well, that's what we're going to get into now. 7 levels of hate. Colt Cabana, CM Punk. It's real life. Guys, you can even have Cabana go, they cast me out of this company. They cast me out when you got here. Blah, 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 you know. I can't even get on Rampage. I can't even get on Dark now because of you. I'm regulated to Ring of Honor. You know? It writes itself, people. It really writes itself at this point. But what are the 7 levels of hate and where are they going to go on this journey? Well, it's going to tie in to the whole Forbidden Door thing. It's going to go Forbidden Door, guys. Because I got it written down right here. Your first match. Now, these are in no particular order. You can arrange these around. We can change them up. But this is just what I wrote down. It's 6:30 in the morning. I've been driving all night long. I'm tired as hell. But this is what I threw together while I'm waiting on my shipper to open up. Your first match is a regular old pro wrestling match. It's going to take place in New Japan Pro Wrestling. It's going to take place at the Tokyo Dome. Yeah, we're going balls deep right there. Tokyo Dome, Colt Cabana, CM Punk, or maybe it's New Year's Dash. But it's going to happen in New Japan Pro Wrestling. Or maybe even happens before Tokyo Dome. Who knows? Your second match is going to be a hardcore match. It's going to take place in GCW. Yeah, I know. I don't like it either, but where else are you going to have a hardcore match that fits? Match number 3 is going to be an Iron Man match. A 1 hour Iron Man match. And this shows you how tired I was thinking about this. This is going to happen in WWE. This is going to happen in WWE. Oh yeah, we're going that crazy with it. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. I don't know when. WWE is going to throw it on a pre-show for a pay-per-view on Peacock. But it's going to happen in WWE. Forbidden Door. 7 Levels of Hate. Traveling all over the world. It's going to be a 1 hour Iron Man match. Now, who wins this? Who wins these? That's all up to you guys. I'm just telling you an idea here. After this, we're going to come out and, Punk is going to be like, well, you still have not paid me those legal fees that you promised to pay me. And Punk is going to go, well, you want those fees? Fine. Let's put all the money in a briefcase. Let's put the briefcase above the ring. We're going to have a ladder match on Dynamite. Or maybe Winter is Coming. Not Quake by the Lake. New Year's Bash. Revolution. There's full gear. So many places you can have it. But it's going to happen. Ladder match. Then they're going to get back to their roots. They hate each other so much. We're going deeper and deeper and deeper. The next one is going to be an ROH Pure Titles Rules match on an ROH pay-per-view. The 6th match is going to be something that the 7 Levels of Hate was really known for. We're going to have a dog collar match. And that dog collar match is going to happen on the NWA's television, whether it be on an NWA pay-per-view, whether it be on an episode of NWA Power. Dog collar match. And then the 7th level is a cage match culminating in AEW, whether it be a Double or Nothing next year, whether it be, on Dynamite, whatever. Whoever wins is up to you. But there we go. That's how you do it. And I've wanted this feud since they first started. With the GCW thing, they could even do a hardcore match and reference the matches that they had in IWA Mid-South. Maybe WWE lends them the footage of the CM Punk DVD where they spend the first half of that DVD really talking about that. But that's what I would do. 7 Levels of Hate. CM Punk. Colt Cabana. It gets Punk away from that title picture, which he does not need. Maybe he could focus on it after he wins. Maybe they ended up doing the winner of this 7 Levels gets a shot at the champion. But I've booked you at least 3 to 6 months, if not more, of feud right there. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, MJF is going to win the damn title and keep it for as long as he can. Title picture doesn't need CM Punk. Anyway, folks, I'm tired. I'm going to deliver this load here and go to bed. We'll see you down the road.